Hey everyone, Noodle here with another prefab review and some surprising revelations. And also, I have a guest today, Malcolm! Fanis Gaming, who was hanging out with me while I was building. Way cool. I love when you guys just swing by and chill while I do my thing. The object of my attention today is the watering hole, which I saw in a data mine a couple of months ago, and then again this past Tuesday live on the Atomic Shop livestream. And both times, I was not impressed with it at all. In fact, I was so not impressed with it that I didn't even buy and demo it live on the show. But then I thought, this thing looks like a straight up reskin of the Cowspot's Creamery stand. And that might make for a fun video about how everything is a reskin of a reskin of a reskin. So I bought it, deployed and decorated it, and discovered that I was horribly wrong. I owe this thing a huge apology. It's actually really freaking cool. I know, it doesn't look it, but trust me, it has its secrets. If you watch my reviews regularly, you know that I like to give you at least one main overarching reason for a prefab purchase, like it saves on build budget, or it's very friendly on terrain, or it's perfect for immersive extensions. This one, it's perfect for stocking up on workbenches and resource collectors in a tidy and elegant way. So make sure to stay to the very end of the video to see how I suggest using it, learn all its little quirks and unique details, and decide for yourself if it's worthy of a spot in your prefab collection. I have no horse in this race. I don't get commission. My job is simply to give you all the information to help you decide what to spend your atoms on and what to hold off on. First things first, the structure itself. The watering hole arrived in the Atomic Shop on Tuesday, December 31st, 2024, and should, allegedly, stick around for 3 weeks. Yeah, I've been burnt before. Anyway, it comes as a standalone purchase for 700 atoms and as part of the single most mislabeled bundle in the history of mislabeled bundles in Fallout 76, the Speakeasy Bundle. Nothing, and I mean not a single thing here is remotely related to a speakeasy. It's comical. Like, what do they think a speakeasy is? The ashtray maybe fits? It's a stretch. I roll my eyes at whoever named this. But, poorly chosen bundle name aside, this building is cool. I would actually recommend getting it by itself. This bundle, in my humble opinion, is trash and filler. So you get bar stools. You probably already have either these exact ones or something very similar. Ceiling fan? Okay, it's not bad, it's not amazing. The snake light is tiny and has to be activated every single time. This will get old. The ashtray is a cute little trinket, but you can also buy it separately. Oh, the tip jar stash box is pretty neat. But again, you can get it separately. Player titles, total ripoff to put those in bundles as items of value. So don't bother with the not so speakeasy bundle and just get the watering hole. A speakeasy, this is not. But what it is a pretty realistic Hawaiian style bar or tienda or gazebo or what have you, the sort of little island shack you will find on a beach. It can certainly benefit from some tiki torches and lots of lanterns and decorations. I picked this location for my experiment. We're north of the hot dog joint, above the bridge, right on the river. Let's test how well this shack works on terrain and water, and also compare it to what I think is its original design, the Cowspot's Creamery stand. At first, I was concerned about the giant base. You know me and those giant bases. They just irk me. But this one kind of makes sense. Here, it actually serves a purpose. It's the part that encircles the structure, allowing you to place the bar stools and invite guests. And I was pleasantly surprised at how easily it goes into the grassy terrain with texture and an obvious slope, and also that I'm able to put it partially into water. Once again, I see no logic to Bethesda's madness. Some bases are a hit, and some are a total miss. This one's a definite hit. Look at that! Absolutely nothing floats, and it already looks great. Let's see how it compares to cow spots. Oh wow, that is not how I remembered it. It's a similar concept, but it's totally different. Cow spots is significantly smaller. It's like a third in diameter. It has a deep base, but it doesn't extend out to offer that nice sitting area. So we'll be at the mercy of terrain for chair placement. And I see that it's actually quite difficult to park the damn thing, even though it has a tiny footprint. Wow, just wow, my prediction was way off. I was wrong, so wrong. Let's give the watering hole some more love with decorations and see just how practical it can be compared to cow spots. Like most prefabs, the watering hole has a power connector, so you don't have to rely on tiki torches. You can actually use neon lights, desk lamps, hanging lamps, whatever you like. I ended up using the Mothman torches for my fire sources instead of that stupid tiny snake that you have to tap to activate every time. There's no room in my camp for tiny snakes. I kept 2 of them just for the demo, but I will trash them right after the video. I added bar stools and discovered that this structure has a ton of horizontal surfaces both inside and out that you can place things on. The outside area is great for displaying your steins or setting up tea and coffee machines. Inside, we have 2 pretty luxurious recessed shelves as well. You can hang lights here, place more appliances, food items, decorations, whatever you want. Flowers. What really blew my mind, though, is just how many workbenches I was able to stuff in here without crowding the space. This is resource heaven. And I would not even use this as my main structure. This is something that you would set up as an addition to whatever your main structure is, and that can be something elaborate that you built from scratch, or a giant beast like the Hunter's Lodge, for example. I have my brewing station here, candy machines, a popcorn machine, chemistry workbench, a ton of little resource collectors, and I'm not even using the space in the front of the bar. I just put my 2 bartenders there. But you can totally set up more workbenches here. I'm telling you, you can have all of your workbenches in or around this one structure easy. I discovered that the base lip outside is wide enough for me to deploy even more workbenches. Honestly, the decorating possibilities here are endless. On the other hand, I have my cow pie here, and it's still super cute, but how practical is it really? One thing that I was able to do with it was merge a dock into it, and that turned out pretty cool. A great little place for me to chill with my friends on the donut chairs. I also really like that I can hang lights from the ledge all around. The interior, however, is very difficult to work with. It's just too freaking small. Workbenches don't fit here in any logical way. I ended up just parking a giant vending machine in the middle and generally making it all look like a bar. But this is a horrible waste of space. To me, this structure is cute, but utterly useless. While the watering hole is quite the opposite. It wasn't much to look at naked, but once all dressed up, it turned out to be very practical and even pretty, at least in the dark. So there you go, boys and girls, the watering hole. More than meets the eye. I did not think much of this structure's appearance. Had little faith in its base and overall usefulness, and boy oh boy was I wrong. It can be made very cute and cozy with clever placement of lights and decorations, and it's strangely just the right size to stuff all of your workbenches into it without it looking crammed or weird. It's a practical and an elegant solution for setting up useful elements in our camps. I highly recommend you giving this prefab a shot. But remember, the bundle is a total ripoff and has nothing to do with speakeasies. Skip the bundle, get the prefab. And once you do and decorate it, please share your pictures in Vault 42, our Discord server. We have a whole channel there for camp building. We all love seeing new and creative ways to use these prefabs. Your presentation may inspire someone to do something similar, but with their own twist on it. So please don't be shy. We all become better builders and decorators through conversation and collaboration. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Noodle Pants, one half of Gamer Aviator. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and until next time, stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers.
In the heart of West Virginia, where the shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams, where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and nowhere to hide.